You've done 3 sets of 10, but what do you know about 5 sets of 5? Hey, I'm Hyson, editor-in-chief of Onnit, and I'm going to explain why 5x5 workouts are so popular for building muscle and strength. 5x5 stands for 5 sets of 5 reps, and it's a method of training mainly used for barbell exercises like the squat, bench press, and deadlift that dates back many years. It was originally popularized by a bodybuilder from the 1950s and 60s named Reg Park, and he was Arnold Schwarzenegger's role model. Any way you choose to do 5x5 is probably going to work because of the combination of load and volume. Doing 5 reps implies using a pretty heavy weight, and 5 sets gives you a lot of practice lifting it, so you should see some sweet muscle and strength gains with 5x5. The big question with 5x5 is how much weight to use. First, try to figure out or estimate your 1 rep max. That's the most weight you can lift for 1 clean rep on the exercise you're doing. Now take 80% of that load, and that should be heavy enough to make each of the 5 sets challenging, but not so heavy that you burn out before you can complete all 5. So let's say your 1 rep max in the squat is 225 pounds. If you're doing 5x5, you should start with around 180 pounds. If you don't know what your max is, choose a weight that you're sure you can get 8 reps with on your first set. The next question most people ask about 5x5 is if they have to use the same weight for each set. And the answer is that it depends on your performance. If you do the first couple sets with 80% and it feels good and the weight is moving fast, you can increase the load by maybe 5 to 10 pounds to finish out your sets. Or you can keep the same weight for all 5 sets and add weight in your next workout. But if the weight is not moving so well and you feel like you're struggling to get through the workout, reduce the load you're lifting so you keep good form and avoid injury. Save 5x5 for your biggest, hardest barbell exercises. It's not meant to be done on moves like barbell curls or lateral raises or lunges. Trying to curl a weight that's heavy enough to restrict you to around 5 reps is probably going to cause elbow pain down the line, and you won't see massive strength gains from it anyway. Also, 5x5 is a strenuous routine, so limit it to 2 or 3 exercises in your workout only. Sample 5x5 workout. Here's a full body workout that uses the 5x5 system. You can perform the exercises in the sequence shown, or you can alternate sets of the chin-up and overhead press. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between all sets. You're training for strength, so don't rush it. Exercise number 1, front squat. 5 sets of 5 reps. Step 1, grasp the bar with hands shoulder-width apart and point your elbows forward so that you can position the bar over the tips of your fingers, palms face up. As long as you keep your elbows pointing forward, you should be able to balance the bar. Step 2, lift the bar out of the rack and step back, setting your feet between hip and shoulder width apart. Turn your toes out slightly. Without letting your feet actually move, try to screw both legs into the floor as if you were standing on grass and wanted to twist it up. You'll feel your glutes tighten and the arches in your feet rise. Step 3, pull your ribs down and take a deep breath into your belly and brace your core. Your head, spine, and pelvis should form a long, straight line. Your pelvis should also be perpendicular to your spine and not tilted toward the floor. Focus your eyes on a point straight in front of you. Step 4, squat as low as you can while keeping alignment and maintaining your upright torso position. Remember to point your elbows forward and raise them up if you feel them slipping downward. Ideally, you'll be able to descend to where the crease of your hips is below the top of your thighs. Step 5, extend your hips and knees to return to standing, pushing through the middle of your feet and squeezing your glutes. If the conventional front squat grip is too uncomfortable, you can use lifting straps instead. Attach the straps to the bar and then grasp the ends of the straps to hold the bar in position during the front squat. Number 2, chin up. 5 sets, 5 reps. Step 1, hang from a bar with your hands shoulder width apart and your palms facing you. Pull your ribs down and keep your core tight. Step 2, draw your shoulder blades back together and down and pull yourself up until your chin is over the bar. If your body weight isn't challenging enough, attach extra weight with a belt or hold a dumbbell between your feet. Sometimes you don't feel focused and alert in the gym and your workout can suffer as a result. New Alpha Brain pre-workout was designed specifically for athletes and gym goers and supports focus, power, and endurance. No more meh workouts. It's the ultimate way to charge up your mind and body. Use the coupon code GETONNIT to get 10% off Alpha Brain pre-workout at onnit.com. Now let's get back to the video. Number 3, overhead press. 5 sets, 5 reps. Step 1, hold a barbell with hands shoulder width apart and take the bar off a rack. Stand with feet shoulder width apart and tuck your tailbone slightly so that your pelvis is parallel to the floor. Draw your ribs down and brace your core. Step 2, press the bar overhead, pushing your head forward as the bar clears it so that the bar ends up just behind your head in the lockout position. In week 1, choose a weight for each exercise that allows you 3 more reps than the 5 reps that are required for every set. In week 2, Go heavier with the weight that allows you 2 extra reps, but again, do only 5. In week 3, choose a weight that gives you only 1 more rep than the required 5. In week 4, you'll back off a little and reduce the weight by a few pounds so that all your sets feel a little bit easy. This is going to help you recover and go even harder in the last week. Finally, in week 5, add more weight than you've done yet and go as heavy as you can on all 5 sets for 5 reps. You should be able to set some new personal records. Thanks for watching. Once again, if you like this, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. And for a full tutorial on the 5x5 method and sample workouts, click on the link in the description.